I'm doing it from my phone because my power went out. But I'm trying to get us through this afternoon as much as possible. Is Ms. Whitfield going to take advantage of the offer today?
She is not. She is demanding her constitutional rights to a trial, Judge.
Oh, that's perfect. No worries. That's fantastic. Okay. All right. And then the one guy, Mr. Wells has retained counsel, and then Mr. Cornelius Webb and Ms. Walters. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to give them dates as well. Those are state matters. So sometimes it's hard getting offers in the afternoon. So I'm gonna set all these matters for pretrial.
I understand, Judge.
Okay.
Do you want to bring everyone out into the main session? Darnell,
Excuse me?
do you want to bring everyone out to the main
Okay.
session?
Said lead the breakout room. Was I supposed to do that, Darnell?
Yes.
Okay.
Hello, Attorney Land. Are you able to turn on your video camera today or no?
Yes, I can.
Okay.
Is
Is your client on as well, or are you standing in for him?
Okay, well, he's on the phone, but I don't know if he's going to know how to get back in.
Okay. Well, when we close the rooms down, if he's on the phone, it'll automatically bring him back into the open court.
Okay. How you been, Your Honor?
I've been good. How about yourself?
Okay.
Good.
Yeah.
Okay, they're starting to come back in. Okay. All right.
36th District Court, State of Michigan is now in session. The Honorable Judge Marlena Taylor is now presiding. At this time, there will be no eating, no sleeping, no talking, no gum chewing, no smoking, no laying down or lounging, no driving or riding any vehicle. Please keep your devices on mute until you are addressed by one of the courthouse staff. Also, keep your devices on a level surface so that you may be seen on screen. Good afternoon, Your Honor.
Good afternoon. Attorney Ivan Lang, you can unmute yourself as well as your client, Frederick Wells. I'm going to call your matter first.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. This is the matter of the people versus Frederick Wells. This is case number 213586781, one count of operating a medical marijuana house without a license. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Ivan Land, P65879, appearing on behalf of Frederick Wells, who's present on the phone call, Your Honor. We have no objection to holding these proceedings by Zoom. For arraignment purposes, we stand mute and waive the formal reading. Thank you.
At this time, the court is going to enter a plea of not guilty on your client's behalf. Mr. Wells, can you please state your name for the record?
Yes, ma'am. Frederick Lester Wells.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Wells. Attorney Land, what is your pleasure today with this particular matter?
Your Honor, I was retained 2 hours ago, so I haven't received discovery, so I would just ask for a pretrial date. Thank you.
Absolutely. I am going to set this matter for a pretrial, and just so you know, this isn't a city issue ticket. This is a Wayne County Prosecutor's Office issued misdemeanor. So just so you'll know the direction to go in, Mr. Land, okay?
Okay, thank you.
No problem. I'm going to set your bond at $0 personal, sir, on this particular matter. I'm going to set us for a pretrial on the date of April the 20th of 2022. That is going to be at 8:30 a.m. Mr. Wells, the same way that you logged on that date and time, or as you logged in today, will be the same way on that date and time. Mr. Land, I see you looking in your phone. Is that a good day for you?
Yep, I just wrote it down, Your Honor. Thank you so much.
Okay. I just want to make sure because I know that y'all have a lot of places to be. So 4/20/2022 at 8:30 a.m. And what a befitting day for this case. Everyone have a great day.
Thanks a lot, Your Honor. Stay safe. Take care.
Too.
Appreciate you.
You too. Thank you. Next, I'm going to call Darnita Walters.
Yes.
All right. This is the matter of the people versus Darnita Walters. This is case for ticket number 213586391. One count of operating a medical marijuana house without a license or care facility without a license. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Your Honor, Your Honor, may it please the court, Wayne Frost, P51-457.
All right. And Ms. Walters, will you state your name for the record, please?
Darnita Walters.
All right. This is the date and time set for an arraignment on the information.
At this time, would waive formal reading and stand mute, Judge.
At this time, the court is going to enter a plea of not guilty on your client's behalf. Ms. Walter, in this particular matter, we do not have an offer to extend to you right now because it is a state matter. You have two different options. You can either, we can set this for a pretrial on the date of 4/20. We can see if we can have some type of offer, or we can set it for a bench trial before myself as the trier and the finder of facts. Our courtroom is not currently having jury trials because we're not having individuals in the building in that capacity right now, but that is an option as well. How would you like to proceed today, Attorney Frost? Have you spoken to her about it?
I have not, Judge. However, my recommendation would be that she set this for a bench trial, Judge, and see where we end up on that particular day. That would be my recommendation to my client. And she's hearing this for the first time, but that would be my recommendation.
Okay. Ms. Walter, how do you want to proceed in this matter?
I'm kind of at a loss because
Okay.
my dad had told me that I would just set another trial date today. I didn't know I was going to have to make that type of decision.
And you don't have to. What we're going to do, I'm just going to set it for a pretrial on the same day. Is your father Frederick Wells?
No.
No. Okay.
No.
All right. Okay. I just want to make sure. If you would like to, I'm going to set it for a pretrial. That way you'll have the opportunity, if you want to retain counsel. You don't have to. We will provide counsel for you, but it'll also give you a moment to think about everything that's going on so that you can make a decision. At the next hearing, however, you are going to have to make a decision whether or not you want to take an offer or whether or not you would like to go to trial on this matter. But It's going to give you enough time to think about it. Okay, Ms. Walters?
Yes, and thank you.
You are so welcome. I'm going to set this matter for a pretrial on the date of April the 20th of 2022. That's going to be at 8:30 a.m. instead of in this afternoon time slot. Okay. I'm going to set your bond at $0 personal. It is going to be Zoom, so Zoom back in on that date and time. Okay, Ms. Walters?
Thank you.
You're welcome. If there's nothing further, that concludes this hearing. All right, have a good day.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
You're welcome. Bye-bye. All right. Mr. Cornelius Webb?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Now calling the matter of the people versus Cornelius Webb. This is case number SP12454491. This is one count of driving without a cycle license. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Your Honor, may it please the court, Wayne Frost, P51-457.
All right. And sir, can you state your name for the record?
My name is Cornelius Hosey Sams Webb.
All right. This is the date and time set for an arraignment on the information.
Waive formal reading, stand mute.
At this time, the court is going to enter a plea of not guilty on your client's behalf. Mr. Webb, did you have the opportunity to hear what I said to Ms. Walters about her options on today?
Yes.
All right. Do you want to take advantage of one of those offers? You can either have a pretrial and have a new date. We can set this for a bench trial, or we can set it for a jury trial, but it will be a date to be determined because we're not currently having jurors in our building. How would you like to proceed today?
Well, I was under the impression, they told me once I go get my bike endorsement and I come to this hearing, it'll be over with.
Do you have it?
No, I went to the got my permit. So I got a class for March the 20th when they start it back up. It's one day.
Okay.
All I got to
so
do is
how
take
about this? Okay, how about this, Mr. Webb? I'm going to set it for a pretrial on 4/20/22. So that will allow you the time to be able to get that endorsement. When you
Okay.
get that endorsement, bring it back to court that day, and so we can present it to the city attorney's office or the prosecutor's office, whichever ticket it is, so that we can hopefully get this matter resolved with,
Okay.
with that endorsement.
Judge, it is a state case, and I'm
Okay.
going to let you know, Mr. Webb, you're going to have to be able to email that, a copy of it, to the state prosecutor so they can give it to, in order to get this case dismissed. Okay?
Yeah.
It will happen, but you need to be able to email it to the state prosecutor. They will give you a number, and it will get dismissed as long as you have that valid registration.
That
Okay.
endorsement, bike endorsement. Yeah.
Yep,
Mhm.
it will
All
get
right.
dismissed, but you've got to have it and you've got to be able to deliver it to the court.
All right.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
so in my possession right now, I got the permit. I went to Secretary of State and got the
Permit does not work it, sir. You have
All
to
right.
have the actual endorsement.
All right.
Okay,
Okay.
Mr. Webb?
Yes.
All right, so, and you know what the end goal is. So I'm going to set this for a pretrial on the date of April the 20th, 2022, 8:30 a.m. I'm going to set your bond at $0 personal, be able to present all that information so that we can get this matter taken care of, okay?
Yeah. All right.
All right. All
All
right.
right.
I'm sorry if you heard that noise in the background. My power just kicked back on. Yay. All right. If there's nothing further, that concludes this hearing.
All right. Thank you.
All right. Have a good day. We'll see
You
you on
too.
the 20th of April. Okay, sir.
Okay. Yeah.
All right. Bye-bye. All right. Miss Gina Whitfield, can you hear me okay? Please press *6 on your phone, Miss Whitfield. *6.
Okay.
Okay. Now calling the matter of the people versus Gina Whitfield. This is ticket number or case numbers SP 120393, count 1, 3931, count 1. Oh, I don't know what these codes are. Do you have the physical ticket in courtroom, Miss Mary? Can you read it for me? Because some of these codes I don't understand on this sheet.
Count 1 is leaving the scene of a property damage accident.
Thank you so much.
You have
All right,
count
I'm ready. Count 1 is leaving the scene of a property damage accident. Count 2 is operating open alcohol and vehicle on the driver's side. And count 3, driving while license suspended. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please. Mr. Frost?
You're muted, Mr. Frost.
I apologize. Your Honor, if it may please the court, Wayne Frost, P51 457. At this time, I haven't had a chance to speak with my client. There has been an offer made. My client is not interested in the offer at this time. She may decide to take it later, but at this time, she's not interested. We need to set this matter for, I would prefer to set it for a trial rather than a pretrial, but obviously that's up to the court.
Miss Whitfield?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. At this time, the court is going to enter a plea of not guilty on your behalf. How would you like to proceed in this matter? Would you like to have a trial, or would you like to have a pretrial where you have some more time to think about the offer?
A trial.
Okay. And would that be a bench or a jury? A bench trial is before myself as the trier and the finder of facts. A jury trial is before 6 citizens of the city of Detroit who decide based on that information. Currently, our court isn't having jury trials, but that doesn't mean that you cannot have one.
I'd rather come before you, ma'am.
All right. Ms. Whitfield, can you please raise your right hand?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
All right, you can put your hand down. Ms. Whitfield, did you
Okay.
have an opportunity to speak with an attorney in private today about your case and about your rights?
Yes, ma'am, I did.
And he's informing me that you want to have a bench trial. That's a trial before myself as the trier and finder of facts. Is that how you want to proceed?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So I'm going to set this for a bench trial via Zoom on the date of May 11th, 2022. Now, Ms. Whitfield, today you are on the phone calling in. By the time we have the trial in May, I need you to connect with someone who can get you to be physically on Zoom so I can see your picture. I'm going to need to see you physically on the date of trial. So if you need assistance with that, you can call the court and we can be able to tell you how to download the app so that you can have it on your phone, because I'm going to have to be able to see you for the Zoom trial. It's going to be May 11th, 2022. It's going to be at 9 a.m. I'm going to set your bond at $0 personal. And if you have no other questions, that concludes this hearing, Ms. Whitfield.
And Judge,
Okay,
I want to.
Your Honor,
Yes.
do I could just ask somebody, do they know how to work the Zoom camera?
Yes.
Or
Yes.
how do I go about that?
So do you have any individuals who are good with phones or computers that you know?
Yes, I know a couple people.
Okay. Reach out to them and tell them that you have a court hearing, and your court hearing requires you to have the Zoom app or be able to get on Zoom on the computer, and tell them that you need to be able to do that, and then you would appreciate their assistance in trying to figure out how to do that.
Okay.
Okay.
I understand. Okay.
Yeah. So you got a little bit of time. If you run into issues, call the court and we'll try and help you find a way to do it, okay?
Okay. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
And Judge, I wanted to thank you for letting her know. I already let her know that she needed to be able to get on there. However, I would like to give her my phone number. If she has a problem, I will be more than happy to try to work with her.
Oh, I
Okay?
appreciate that. Absolutely.
Do you have pen and paper, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir, I do.
Okay. It is 313-952-0038. Okay.
Okay.
But I will tell you, if you can find a 12-year-old, they can tell you how to do it.
Oh yeah, they good at that.
Exactly. So, but you have every right to call me. I'll be more than happy to help you out. Okay.
What's your name, sir?
Wayne Frost, F-R-O-S-T.
Okay. Okay, Mr. Wayne Frost, 313-952-0038.
Exactly. But
Okay.
please don't wait till the last minute and then run in and say, like I said, any 12-year-old can tell you how to do this. But I will be more than happy to help you if I can. Okay.
Okay, but I have to pull up a Zoom app.
We can go over that in the future. The judge is waiting. We need to get off of here at this point. You have my number. Call me. Okay.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
All right. That concludes this hearing. Thank you all.
Thank you.
Thank you. And Mr. Benny Walker, I know you didn't have an opportunity to speak to an attorney just yet. Did anyone come in and make the offer? Because if not, I'll just give them a new court date.
No, Your Honor, he didn't come in yet.
Okay. All right. Mr. Benny Walker, I appreciate you signing in today. And before we go on the record, I'm just going to give you a little, we're going to, Mr. Frost, you can talk to him for a moment. I'll go ahead and mute myself. Just give him his rights. We're just going to give him a new court date to come in and handle his matters.
Thank you. Mr. Walker? Can you hear me, Mr. Walker?
Unmute yourself, Mr. Walker. Push. Unmute, yes.
Can you hear me, Mr. Walker? You need to unmute, Mr. Walker.
Okay, how about that?
There you go.
Okay.
Okay. Unfortunately, there's no prosecutor to make any kind of an offer today. There is absolutely no reason you would plead guilty straight up, okay? You would not ever do that, okay?
Right.
Not in today's society,
Right.
okay? Therefore, you're gonna have to get a new court date. Now, and I understand you're not happy about it, and I get it, okay? I'm caught in the middle myself. But you have a right to a trial, okay? Now, I personally would request a bench trial at the next court date, okay?
Yes.
They will still let you plead guilty at that point.
Let
Otherwise,
me, but hold that thought. You said they let me plead guilty.
if you want to, if you don't want to, then you can have a trial.
Oh,
Okay?
yes, I definitely do not want to plead guilty because I'm innocent.
Then let's set this matter for trial. We're good. We will simply set this matter for trial, okay?
Now, before you go, now, is there a reason why we can't handle it today?
Because the officers were not notified. It's simply an arraignment today. The officers are not notified. They're not supposed to be here. They're not here. There's no way to have a trial today.
Okay, now I got this card back. I got this card, as you see, the ticket happened in July. I got this card like 3 months later.
Mhm.
And here we are 6 months later. Plus.
Okay, if you're
And
going to
then-
talk about the case, I'm going to put you onto a breakout room because if I start hearing about the facts of the case, then I can't try it. So
Okay, no, that's okay.
Let me-
We won't talk about it, Your Honor. I'm sorry, are you there?
yes, I'm here. Are you ready then?
Yes, I'm ready. Yes,
Are
ma'am.
we ready to set this matter for trial, sir?
That's fine.
Okay. All right. You ready, Mr. Petway?
Yes.
Okay. Hold on, Mr. Frost. Did he drop off? Oh no.
I'm here.
Mr. Frost, I know you're here, Mr. Walker. I'm waiting for Mr. Frost. We're gonna have to wait for him to hop back on. He
All
fell
right.
off for a moment. Can you hear us, Mr. Frost?
I can. I got kicked off of my internet, Judge. I apologize. Same way you got the problem.
Everybody's been having issues today, so no need to apologize. We all got kicked off earlier individually, so we're gonna try and get through this so that we can move on. Something's going on today, and I don't know what it is. All right. Everybody ready?
Yes.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. This is the matter of the people versus Benny Walker. This is case number SP-122-4007, count 1, unregistered or untitled vehicle, count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. Also calling case number SP-122-40061, 1 count of failure to stop at a stop sign. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Your Honor, if may please the court, Wayne Frost, P51-457.
All right. Mr. Walker, can you state your name for the record?
Benny Walker.
All right. This is the date and time set for an arraignment on the information.
Wait formal reading, stand mute, Judge.
At this time, the court is going to enter a plea of not guilty on your client's behalf. We had discussions off the record. Well, attorney did have discussions with his client off the record. It's my understanding, Mr. Walker, that you would like to have a bench trial in this particular matter?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, if so, can you please raise your right hand for me? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, you can put your hand down. Mr. Walker, you had an opportunity to briefly talk to an attorney about your case and about your rights, correct?
Yes.
And you're asking for a bench trial. That's a trial before myself as the trier and finder of the facts. The police officers will be required to show up to court, and they will be able to make testimony, and you will be able to provide witnesses if you want it on that day of trial as well. Is that how you want to proceed, sir?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. I'm going to set this matter for a bench trial on the date of May the 11th, 2022. It's going to be in the morning instead at 9 a.m. So it's not going to be in the afternoon, Mr. Walker. It's in the morning at 9 a.m.
That's fine, Your Honor.
All right. I'm going to set your bond at $0 personal. That means you don't have to give us any money or anything like that. And Mr. Walker, the same way you zoomed in today, that is
Yes.
going to be a Zoom bench trial. Use the same number and zoom in that day the same way with your video and everything up so that I'll be able to see you during the trial, okay?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, if there's nothing further, that concludes this hearing. Thank you so much.
Thank you as well. Be safe. Thank you.
Welcome. Thank you so much. You have a good day, sir.
You too, man. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. You can take us off live, Miss Mary.